Hey, Christin Collins, hope you're doing well. Last time we got together, we were talking about it's okay not to be okay. And I have to share, it was very overwhelming in a positive way, all of the outreach on how that struck a nerve. That really hit home for many of us in the past couple of weeks. So thank you guys for weighing in and sharing how that was really helpful information. And I want to dive a little bit deeper into that again to support your well-being journey. Now that we're aware it's okay not to be okay. And you think back to kind of pre-COVID days and this society of immediate gratification, right? If we were not okay, what would we do? We would dissociate, we would stuff, we would distract, we would call a friend and complain. Myself, I would buy something, or potentially I would numb it through the experience of ruminating about the past or ruminating about the future that wasn't yet here, or maybe consuming stuff that would take my mind off things. So COVID gifted us with 2 years plus of really stopping and pausing and experiencing our emotions in real time and becoming aware that there's a lot we're not in control of. That's like new information for a lot of us. I used to think I controlled everything. And now I just laugh at myself and I'm like, wow, there's almost nothing I control. One thing I do control that I'm very aware of is how I react or respond to life. Okay, I'm the one who assigns the value of an experience. It's not something that's innately already attached. So giving myself that pause and that space and to sit in the discomfort of not being okay and not rushing to try to get out of the discomfort of not being okay, but to ponder it and be like, that's so interesting. Wow, I don't like that. Or wow, that's not what I want it to be or how I want to be or whatever it is for you. So it's okay not to be okay. Last time, if you missed it, check it out on YouTube. It's up there for you into perpetuity, and I hope that it resonates for you and helps you bubble up. But now that we're aware of that, what do we do about it? As I just mentioned, we sit with it and we chew on it and we digest it, and what we don't do is react or dissociate or distract to try to get rid of it, because that doesn't solve for it. That doesn't help us process it. It actually is what made me sick, was this dissociation and the stuffing and all of my energy going into not feeling, right? So go ahead and process the I'm not feeling great right now, or this is not okay with me. But don't rush making a change. And that's kind of weird for folks around, especially folks that were around me that are used to me making pretty quick decisions and get her done. And I just sat in the discomfort of not being okay. And when people would ask, like, what can I do? And I'm like, this is on me. This is for me to figure out. I'm sorry that you have to witness me not being okay right now, but I'm okay not being okay. And I'm not going to do anything or make a move or make a decision until my inner intuition guides me. So that would be the next step once you're aware that you're not okay, to sit with it and then let your own internal compass, your own internal GPS guide you. One of the cool things that I've come to realize in the past couple of years is how we are all designed different. We all have a very unique purpose, a very divine and unique reason to be here. We are not supposed to be the same. It is not my role to judge your journey. It is not your role to judge my journey. And to show up in community from the present moment, calm and whole, and to be able to observe with curiosity and wonder, right? And know people are doing the best that they can. That has been so freeing. So for this week, I want us to really contemplate couple things. First of all, once we identify we're not okay, we're going to sit with that and just observe that and not rush to get out of it. It will happen naturally when it is time. And the second piece is that we control our mindset. We control our reaction to any given situation. And there's infinite, and I do mean infinite, ways to approach any given situation. So by taking that pause and taking that breath and allowing your opportunity to expand your mind and to approach it with compassion and love and gratitude and curiosity and wonder versus judgment and hate and anger and fear and scarcity mentality. imagine a world that showed up calm and centered and whole, and how different that would feel. So as always, I love to provide conversations, space, tips, tools for you on your journey, and had the pleasure of having Heather Christie on Raw Real Talks Wellness Edition last week. If you missed it, check it out on Instagram. It's on the Raw Real Talks page. That was a 35-minute juicy conversation about stress and negativity and how it affects our well-being, and how you can begin to shift your mindset so that you're not chemically releasing those toxins and those stimulating hormones that perpetuate ill health and the negative response. She helped me shift my mindset, and she can help you too. So check that out. And speaking of which, on my website, there is a workshop that is offered that you are welcome to participate in. And that was a thing I did with Heather Christie a couple months ago. Again, shedding light on her brilliance on how we can own our own mindset. And that workshop is up and available, that you can go at your own pace and do some work on your mindset shifting. So I hope that helps you. So, as always, thank you so much for your feedback, your intel, your thoughts, your encouragement last week was mind-blowing. I talked to people I didn't know. I talked to people I haven't talked to in years. I talked to people from high school. Thank you guys for reaching out. So, as always, your comments, your likes help. Your subscription, of course, helps. And there's been some new subscribers this week, which, as you guys know, gets that algorithm going so we can get this content out to more folks who are looking to make that shift, that the same old isn't working anymore, and they're ready to own their own health and happiness and well-being. So thank you, and until next time, be love. Bye.